You're listening to Short Inspirations from Ralph.
10 Things Your Child Should Catch You Doing. Part 4. Your child should see that you have strong views and values on things that really matter. You know, I have the privilege of coaching young couples prior to them choosing to be together for the rest of their lives. And at times I encounter vagueness or even elusiveness on the issue of values or of faith they may want to embrace. So then I ask, when and if children come, what values are you going to teach them? And that question can be a game changer, because children and young people, and all of us actually, need a cause. We need a purpose, a meaning for our lives and futures. In my opinion, it's not enough to rely on drifting along with whatever may pop up amongst peers or schools or university. It's not enough to rely on chance or money or leaving it to a kid to decide. Some believe that if you love them enough, that will be all it takes. You know the old song, love is all you need. And of course, love is critical. I'm not saying it's not. But it's not enough to steer a child into the maze of life and into an eternity with their Creator. The very best thing a parent can do for a child is to bring them up in the ways of the Lord and to position their children so that they too can meet this person called Jesus Christ. The writer of Proverbs says this in Proverbs 22:6, "Train up a child in the way he should go. When he is old, he will not depart from it." Another version says, "Dedicate your children to God and point them in the way that they should go, and the values they've learned from you will be with them for life." Please note that a child will always learn values whatever you do, even if they're poor values or negative stuff. Some people I've come across are wary of getting hitched for life, getting married, because their parents argued and shouted at each other all the time. So as I said, we are positioning our children for the future, for a relationship, their own relationship with Jesus Christ. You're also doing something else with a child. You're changing them from looking at a mirror to looking through a window. What do I mean by that? It simply means that a child learns to look outward and beyond themselves as they move through the years. And that helps enormously with a child that would think at one extreme too much of themselves, or at the other extreme not enough of themselves, inferiority complex of some sort. And so looking into a mirror is not enough to prepare a child for that world out there and for the possibilities that that kid may have into the years to come. The 7th point is this: our children should catch us teaching them wrong from right. During the years that our children are with us, it's incredibly important to preserve this thing called a conscience and to enhance that. It's a God-given trait of conscience. We deep down know wrong from right, and our homes shape that conscience, and as much as possible keep it crystal clear. And there are 2 ways that I know to do this. The first is by deliberately teaching them the Bible through Bible stories, through illustrated Bible stories. We used to do that for years with our children around the table. We usually had meals around a table and we would open a book that was full of Bible stories and illustrations. And to this day, our children use those books with their children. The second way to keep a conscience crystal clear is through this unpopular word called discipline. So when a child does wrong, we bring correction and even punishment. But on the other hand, when they do well, we praise them and reward them. Proverbs 23:13 says, "Don't withhold appropriate discipline from your child. Go ahead and punish him or her when he needs it. Don't worry, it won't kill him." Finally, a child must know that you love them. And that's not only through physical touch and hugs, but it's also saying it to them. Keep listening for the next 3 things your child should catch you doing. God bless you today.